My absolute favorite balance, sensitivity, posture improvement, etc. tool is this short rope. This is about 24-inch long, made out of 10 millimeter climbing ropes. Okay, so the way to use it is to go, for example, underhand on one side, and get the sensation that the whole body is connected. Okay, because this movement is actually generated from the pelvis or the perineum or the dantian or ren one, however you want to call this, but it's not coming out of the hand. Okay, it's coming out of the entire body. So the knees are soft, ankles are soft. Pelvis is front tilt a little bit. So the entire body weight actually go directly behind the knee to the ground. And I'm doing, and this rope, if I messed up, if I'm not balanced, it's gonna hit me. So it's actually like the best teacher. It will apply a reminder real time. Okay. So let's say I'm doing this and I'm shifting my body weight from left to right as I go. Okay. I'm linking together my entire body. I have to be balanced, because if I'm not, just the sheer momentum of this rope is gonna unbalance me. Okay. So I learned the body start to learn, what's the most optimal position. I give this to all my patients, and within a minute they will say, "Oh my goodness, my back relaxed." Okay, and why? Because they start to balance themselves. The body actually automatically corrects itself. Okay, so people come in with knee pains and stuff like that. A lot of times it's just body is not aligned properly, right? And there's a lot of tension everywhere. The head are moving forward and stuff like that. Okay, so this essentially the eyes, the eyes are level, and we just do it. Okay, very simple exercise. And because it's so short, this fits. This ceiling is probably like 8 foot tall. So this works indoors, right? And all we need is just a little bit more space. And we can do this anytime. And there's this movement underhand. We can definitely do overhand. We can have two hands coming this way, two hands reach out a little bit. This can also double up for shoulder rehab. Like doing these swings and stuff like that. Okay. This can also be used if we tie a few knots here. And we hang on to this, right? So kind of a little bit doing a little bit isometric. So we can actually tighten this and move our body, for example. Okay. We can tighten this and move our body and hands. Okay. We can move up and do stretches. So this will actually result in very, very deep stretch because both hands are engaged. So the best stretch to me is when our muscles are tensioned, right, or tendons are tensioned, and then we start the stretch. Okay, if everything is loose, I can do a lot, right? But if everything is tight, I'm actually stretching very, very, very deeply. So what it does is I begin to feel the feedback from my body. Okay? And the same feel is going to allow me to feel my emotions, for example. So let's say, somebody's hands coming into my boundary, I'll be able to feel it, far easier than if I don't feel my body. Okay? So to me, body and emotions are very, very similar, and they're constantly trying to tell us something. And if we truly listen, feel, and learn, we'll live a much better life.